Hello and welcome to NESE Online. The purpose of this video is to familiarize you with Zoom, the video conferencing application that we use to conduct live classes. If you are new to using Zoom, don't worry. It's very intuitive and simple to use. Despite its ease, it has many useful features that you will want to master so that you can teach online to your full potential. First, let's tackle the basics. When you open Zoom, you see this screen. Here is where you can adjust your audio settings, which you may need to do if you're using an external microphone or headset. Next to the audio settings is this video camera. You'll notice a red line through the camera icon in this screenshot. This means the camera isn't turned on. Click on the camera icon to enable the camera. Similarly, if you see a red line through the microphone, it means your audio is muted. Click it to unmute, or else your student may not be able to hear you. The drop-down menu beside the video icon lets you control which camera you are using. Again, this may be necessary if you are using an external camera rather than the built-in webcam of your laptop or monitor. Moving to the right, you'll see the Invite button. You can use this to copy the link to your Zoom meeting and email it to students. Zoom also gives you the option of sending email through a few sources as well. Clicking the Manage Participants icon opens a window that allows you to see everyone currently in attendance. Here you can also mute or unmute all participants. This is occasionally necessary, especially if many people are talking at once and you need to make an announcement. There are other features that are accessible through the Manage Participants window by clicking More. Let's skip over Share for the moment. To the right of the Share icon is the Chat icon. Clicking on this opens a chat window. Teachers may find this useful. Perhaps the most important and useful feature of Zoom is Share. Clicking on the Share icon opens a new menu where you will find Share Your Desktop, Whiteboard, Connected Mobile Devices, and recently opened web pages or applications. Let's start by looking at the Whiteboard. Clicking on Whiteboard, unsurprisingly, opens a white screen. There are many tools you can use with this whiteboard, changing text and drawing colors, clearing your text and drawings, saving your whiteboard for future reference or to send to students, and more. Here's what a student sees when you use the whiteboard. Opening a text box, drawing, placing shapes, using stamps, erasing, a spotlight to draw attention, arrows to do likewise, and more. Instead of the whiteboard, you may wish to share your entire screen. This gives you unlimited options for online instruction. Sharing your screen allows the students to see your desktop. Any Zoom windows are invisible to the student, but everything else is visible. Like the whiteboard, you have a lot of tools you can use by clicking the Annotate button at the top of the screen. Drawing, stamps, spotlight, color selection, and more. Let's say you open an image file. You can use Annotate to mark up the image. You can write or draw over anything on your screen. The drop-down menu next to the Share icon gives more options, such as allowing more than one person to share their screen at a time. When you click on the Share button and go to the Share menu, notice the checkboxes at the bottom. These are useful when sharing audio and video files. Clicking this one will let your students hear sound from your computer. Clicking this one will make full-screen video look better. Clicking Advanced in the top left of the Share menu gives you more options, such as only sharing a portion of your screen, sharing only audio, or using a second camera to share. Screen sharing is really useful when teaching grammar. Let's take a look at an example PowerPoint used in the screen sharing. This is a lesson on prepositional phrases of direction and movement. Here's another example using the passive voice. Using PowerPoints like this allows you to save time rather than spending class time typing things out on the whiteboard. It's also more visually appealing. Using text from ebooks or websites is also very useful in grammar instruction. Reading and writing lessons can be quite easy online. PDFs of stories in the public domain are useful reading practice. And revising student writing can be fun and educational through screen sharing. Making annotations in real time before sending those notes back to the students. Conversation and listening practice can be quite natural online. Using ebooks, sharing audio tracks, and of course, video content are easily shared through Zoom. Sites like TED-Ed are extremely useful for this, but there are many, many others. While it is possible to record a class, and students may choose to do so to review, recorded classes do end up taking a lot of hard drive space. Furthermore, there are legal considerations when it comes to recording your students. For this reason, you should not record your classes unless instructed to do so. To end a class, click End Meeting on the far bottom right of your screen. It will give you the option of simply leaving the session or ending it for all participants. If students are having a conversation, the teacher may sometimes wish to leave the meeting without ending it for the students. Hopefully, this serves as a good introduction to Zoom. But, as with anything, the best way to become more skilled is to do it yourself. So, try out these features, and you'll soon be comfortable with them. Thank you, and welcome to the team.